I've got to say, I haven't been this excited about a guitar in, well, probably ever. Oh, yes! Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to unbox this new Gibson guitar that I got in the mail, and I'm really excited. I haven't been this excited about a new guitar in probably forever. Man, this is probably the most excited I've been about a guitar, and I wanted to share it with you on the channel today. So we're going to unbox this and take a look at it in full detail, and I'll give you an audio demo of it as I always do on the channel, and give you some close-up shots of it, give you my honest opinion, which I'm sure I'm going to love this thing. I've played them before, and I'm really pumped, but hopefully there'll be some surprises in there for me, and I'm just really excited. I don't know what to say. So let's begin. Let's unbox this thing and get going. Okay, so there won't be much to this part. I've just got to get the end of the box opened up here where the main seal is. They've got it taped up pretty good, so I'm gonna just get this cut open, and we'll slide out the case. Should be just a case in here, or double boxed perhaps. All right, let's see. I bought this off of the Gibson website. I bought it direct. If you've never been to the Gibson website, it's an excellent website that showcases all of their gear. You know, whether you're looking for Gibson, Epiphone, Kramer, they've got pickups, hardware, all sorts of cool stuff. The website's laid out really nice. This was upside down, so I wanted to get it right side up for the unboxing. Man, this thing is in there tight. I really hope this didn't get damaged in shipping. Gibson packs these things really nice. Free shipping on the website. And I got this in like 2 days. It was very fast. Well, 4 days if you count the weekend, but that doesn't really count. So cool. All right, I'm intrigued by the case. I was thinking this case was gonna be brown, but it's a black case. Very heavy. All right, let me check my camera angle and see if we've got everything in view. Okay, so this is a little bit better angle for filming. Got it centered a little bit better. Looks like on the case we've got a tag that says the certificate of authenticity for the instrument is enclosed in the pocket of the case. So it's from the Gibson Custom shop, essentially. Let's see if there's another. Is that all the... There's one more latch over here. Okay, first time together, we're going to take a look at this, baby. Here it goes. Look at that. So what we have here is a 64 reissue SG. Look at the gold case. Look at how pretty that looks. Man. And this one is an ultra light aged Murphy Lab. I love Murphy Labs. Was able to move around a few pieces of gear and different things, and thanks to all the subscribers and people that watch my videos and various odds and ends and jobs that I do in the music business, I was able to get this guitar. I got a really good deal worked out for me, and I couldn't be more grateful. I'm just so excited to have this thing. So excited and grateful about this guitar. I don't know what to say, man. This thing is just, it's awesome. I've just at a loss of words. I need to try to get some better shots of this thing. It's quite heavy. That's one thing I like about these models, is they're not, I like a heavy guitar. These were quite heavy. I'm not sure exactly what the weight is on them. They're lighter than a Les Paul, but probably partly due to all the hardware. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you can, it's got, you know, the Murphy Lab Ultra Light Age. You can see the lines in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some close-up photos and videos of this so we can look at it in more detail. So it's a 64 SG Ultra Light Aged, and I wanted the Maestro Tremolo. That's cool. Awesome. All right, so this is what it looks like, you know, in the sitting position, and I got to say that, you know, the body does feel heavier, and a lot of SGs have neck dives, so I don't have a strap on it, obviously, so it's, you know, I'm not playing live with it just yet to see what it's like, but it does feel balanced really well. So that's one thing I noticed when I played these prior, you know, to this day, you know, many months ago, that there was very minimal neck dive. That's one thing I don't like about SGs, is they tend to want to dip forward, but this one is super balanced, and gosh, it was in tune right out of the case. This thing is so loud acoustically. I always thought that these Maestro Tremolos looked weird and were, you know, I'm a Floyd Rose guy at heart, right? And I always thought, you know, these things look so old and cheesy, and I guess they kind of do, but as I've gotten older, I really like it. I dig it, and it's perfect for like subtle. Tuning stability is good. You know, that's what they did in the 60s, right? Man, it's cool. This thing is interesting. When you change strings on these, you can slide this bar actually slides right off of this piece. It's got a groove in it, so when it's laying flat, it won't move and slide off. But when there's no strings on it, you can actually just slide this bar completely off of it. I'll need to do a string change on this and demonstrate that. It's got 10s on it right now, which I like 9s. I like 9 to 46. So I'm gonna have to change these strings. I can't hang with the 10s. For now, it'll be okay. You know, they're brand new. So I guess I'll leave them on there for a while, but you know, for a day maybe, and get used to this guitar. Then I'll film an audio demo for us to listen to it, and you know, I'll change strings on it too, just because I want to get some 9s on it, so it looks, and well, not looks, but so it feels the way that I want it to feel. I just like a little bit slinkier feel. I may have to adjust the action or you know, the setup a little bit with lighter gauge strings, but man, this thing is beautiful. It's perfect. I love it. Okay, I've got this thing on the bench. I did adjust the truss rod tension just a little bit. I tightened it up a little. I tested the guitar out before putting the guitar on the bench. It plays incredible. Can't wait for you to hear it. But the action is a little high. And one thing I checked was truss rod tension. It was a little bit slack. Not bad, but just enough where it was causing some issues. So what I'm going to do is take these 10s off of it and put 9s on it. I can't do 10s, man. I'm not a 10 guy. So take these strings off real quick. Got my 9s all ready to go. Just going to kind of do this real quick here. Due to time constraints, I got a lot going on today. So one thing I wanted to show you was this tremolo bar slides off like this. So that's what that looks like. There's a little bit of a lip right there, a little ridge, and then this thing goes on like that, and you line it up evenly. And of course, this is an ABR bridge, Gibson ABR, and I like how all this stuff looks. It's all aged. I know some of you probably do not like the fact that that's, you know, that's a waste of money. It's an aged guitar. I think it looks beautiful. I love the way that looks. And they feel played in. The neck on this guitar feels awesome. The neck is the most important aspect to me, period. And these custom Bucker pickups are phenomenal. So basically what you do, I'm rambling. It's not difficult. You got to get your strings ready, but this low E winds up going into that slot on the tremolo arm. And then you make sure it's over the proper bridge saddle, right? And I hold the string kind of tight like this with my hand, and I allow about 1 fret's worth of slack on my low E, A, D, and G strings. And I just kind of wind them up to, you know, to tension, so it holds everything in place like this. Get it in the saddle, and when you tighten up the truss rod, you want to make sure there's no buzz on the first couple, 2 or 3 frets. Once I get all the strings on this, it'll add a lot more tension to the neck and get things settled in, and I'll get it set up. But yeah, that's pretty much what you do to string up one of these Maestros. It's a little weird because that piece just slides on and off the way that it does, but once you get it lined up perfectly with the edges, like the edge of it just lined up the way it needs to be, then that's it, man. It's real basic technology. So I'll get this thing strung up. I'll check the action on it, and we'll do a demo. I'll also, when I get this thing strung up real quick, I'll show you the inside, the wiring on it too. All right, cool. All right, man, what a difference a new set of 9s makes on the action on this guitar and the way that it feels. My truss rod adjustments were perfect. So everything is awesome, and this is what the inside looks like. Let me see if I can avoid excessive camera movement here so it doesn't make everybody seasick. But that's the internals. And I'm kind of geeking out on this kind of stuff. I think it's cool, but I mean the screws are aged. Everything is right down to the screws on this thing is kind of aged, so it's like from 1964. I just think that's cool. So yeah, I've got it all set up and ready to play. So let's do an audio demo and check it out.